Friday, March 28th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. It is a much warmer start to this Friday than what we've had over the past couple of mornings. Look at the 24-hour temperature changes over the eastern part of the country. Everybody much warmer. Buffalo, New York, 30 degrees warmer now than what we have for those temperatures at this point yesterday morning. Most folks in North Carolina, 20 to 25 degrees warmer. And the result, 5 a.m. hour temperatures in the 40s, even some low 50s along the coast. It was sub-freezing at this point in time yesterday morning in Wilmington. So much different scenario across the region this morning. The atmosphere moistening up ahead of an incoming storm system. Winds this morning out of the south and southwest, and that is the wind direction that will be prevalent throughout the day today. And that will mean some moisture continuing to increase across the region, and some showers are on the way as we go through the day today. Now, again, not a whole lot of actual measurable rain yet outside of the southwestern mountains, but we are going to see shower activity moving through across the Carolinas from time to time today and tonight, and then we await the arrival of our next system. Look at all the rain, some of it quite heavy, Louisiana, Mississippi, into Alabama, and that is ahead of a cold front that's going to be dropping southeastward and slowly playing a role in our weather as we head into the weekend. Now, severe weather a concern today over eastern Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and western parts of Alabama. Probably a pretty mean line of storms this evening around the Mississippi River will then advance eastward with that developing area of low pressure. That low pressure will form over Texas and then zip eastward from there. Around the Carolinas today, again, a lot of clouds, and we will be looking at the opportunity of some showers pressing through from time to time. Same story for tonight, and then we await that next storm system. So here's how this unfolds for us. There's your shower activity today and tonight. But there comes the low pressure. That'll lift up into the Virginias tomorrow, and that means the Carolinas in the warm sector of this storm system. Now, the instability still looks to be quite limited overall, but having said that, this is one of those high shear, low instability setups where we very well could see some severe weather potential tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening around the region, damaging winds. The biggest threat, but maybe even an isolated tornado or two, something that bears watching. Then Sunday, as the system departs, some mountain snow and a clearing trend works in eastward across the mountains, or I should say across the Piedmont, east of the mountains. Now, there's a look at your day 2, your Saturday and Saturday night severe weather outlook. Slight risk anywhere from, say, roughly Columbia and Burlington to points south and east from there. And I'll show you the detailed probabilities in just a second. Rain totals, pretty generous over the next couple of days. Probably most folks today and tomorrow combined in the Carolinas having a pretty good chance of making a run up to around an inch or so of rain with some locally higher totals. Now, warmth is coming next week. Look at the European model here. Some 70s on the way for highs as we go through Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably Thursday as well. Here's what's happening at 500 millibars by Saturday night. That trough inbound becomes pretty intense as it moves across the region. And then look at what happens next week. Just a lot of southwesterly flow aloft all across the southeast. That'll be a nice warming trend. And on the European, even all the way out to next Sunday, the 6th of April, you're still looking at that southwesterly flow aloft. Okay, so today, this is the European model. Some showers rolling through at times. And then tomorrow, there's your low pressure taking shape up into the Virginias. Southerly flow ahead of it, so rain and eventually a few thunderstorms with that system as it moves on through. By Sunday, there's your mountain snow as the system is pulling away. Sunday afternoon looks pretty good, although a little bit cool across most of the region. And then that big warming trend gets underway as we get deeper into next week. Now, there's the day 1 outlook. Again, I showed you that a moment ago. And then here is the day 2 outlook. Your probabilities, 15% probabilities in that slight risk area. And it'll be one of those situations where we kind of just have to see how the mesoscale or the small scale features are setting themselves up tomorrow, and that'll determine how significant any severe weather threat is across the region. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day and weekend, and God bless.